Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. It's been a long overdue since I've produced any content for you guys, and I really do apologize because that Dakota content was pretty hot and it was really growing the channel really well. Unfortunately, I no longer have the Dakota. I had to make some sacrifices with some of my vehicles, and over the years it has not changed, and the Dakota is the latest one to be sacrificed. I'm kind of focusing on my business right now, and this channel, being Core Daddy Motorsports, is my business. I'm more of a performance driving school, and I have other courses that I teach along with first aid and some industrial courses. So I kind of want to focus on this channel growing my business, but I'm going to try to fool around with it and try to tinker to see where this channel, how it's going to define, how it's going to market it. Definitely is going to be a big component of it is going to be the business, but also I want to do some vlogging and some fun interactions with you guys, and of course pick up another project along the way. So by saying that, I do have another vehicle that I have purchased. It is now a 100% company truck, and it's deckled, and it's kind of going away of the from a personal vehicle to a total company truck. So that is the sacrifice I had to make, was get rid of all my toys and some of the hobbies that I've had and that I was enjoying, and to convert the business to start as my predominant income earner. So without further ado, let's go see what I bought. It's actually quite surprisingly, I didn't think I was going to get one of these trucks because they never really were on my radar, but I'm glad I did. Let's go show you what I bought. Well guys, here we have it, the 2006 Nissan Titan SE. This is the boy that I'm going with. This is the replacement for the Dakota, and it's a 100% company truck now. So unfortunately, I don't have anything personal that I can play with. I'm sacrificing all my toys and all my other types of hobbies, except for the dirt biking, for my company. I really want this company to expand. I want it to grow. I want it to be successful. So I threw all my chips in and I said, okay guys, let's go in and get this driving school up and running. So I'm proud to report that I purchased this 2006 Titan about a month and a half ago. Maybe it's almost 2 months ago now. And the reason why I went with the Titan was two things. This wasn't my first choice. It was actually my second choice, and I'll get into that in a minute. But this truck here, this in particular model, was amazingly clean. The owner looked after it. I mean, for an 06, it has absolutely no rust, just a few little typical wear and tear paint blemishes. And it's runs and drives just as good as it looks. So for my budget, I decided to do something used, and that was another question I was getting into. I said, do I buy something and max out my budget? Do I go a little bit less, buy something really nice and used in an older vehicle? Or do I go in and put that as a down payment and then do truck payments? And because I want to keep my business variable costs, I don't want to have any fixed costs like a car payment, just because that does help when you're starting to grow a business. I decided to go with an older vehicle that was in really nice shape. Now there was two vehicles that I was looking at. Obviously the Titan, which I ended up with, but also I was looking at a 2004 Ford F350, and that was actually my first choice. It had the 6-liter turbo diesel, which I know is controversial, and it was not studded, but it ran and drove amazing. It was a nice truck. You couldn't have got wrong with it. The big factor on that one was my insurance kind of kiboshed it. They wanted to, because it was a 1-ton 350, my insurance, and I called a few brokers after that, they wanted to do what was called commercial insurance, and I would have to register it as a commercial vehicle, which made the insurance go quite a bit higher, and the cost of registering and inspecting it was going to go higher. And not to mention, eventually I would have had to study the truck and then do some other work. So that would have went over my max budget, especially in the short term. And so then I just decided, you know, I didn't have a choice at this point. I said, okay, well, the second choice and another good choice was this Nissan Titan. So that's kind of how the Titan came into my domain. However, it's been a great truck. Had it up and down. I've already put on 5,000 kilometers on it. It's got, the only thing here is got this rear view mirror, the side view mirror there, that's kind of broken, but it doesn't really affect anything. The interior is really clean and in good shape. And also we're looking at, just a base model. It's a 2006, so, it's time period correct. You're not going to get much in terms of the technology of hands-free voice control on your phone, interconnectivity. So those are some of the sacrifices I made, but having no payments and allowing my business to grow and still have a decent vehicle, there's no reason why this vehicle can't last another 2 to 3 years while the business is up and running. I am leaving for Ontario tomorrow, so I'm already starting to pack. Tonight I'm going to finish packing it up, but as you can see, the truck is in beautiful shape. It is, if you didn't know the year, people that know the year and styles changes, if you're just talking to a person who didn't know anything, they would probably think this truck is about 5 to 6 years old. They would never think it's that old. It's got the nice rails in the back, so I can really have useful tie downs. It's got the tonneau cover and the larger screen, larger roll down window, which actually I found amazing. I don't know why Nissan and Toyota's, the whole thing goes down, which is really nice, but this is actually really nice, and I'm surprised the domestics haven't increased their window sizes in the back. There's still that little box, but again, as you can see, it's not fully loaded. It's an SE, so it's got some nice chrome accents. It's got some nice options in it. Power seats, windows, door locks, tilt air cruise. Runs just as good as it looks. Like I said, what really sold me was the condition and the overall drive of the vehicle. It was in really nice shape, and like I said, the paint is immaculate. So I didn't mind spending the little bit of extra, throwing my nice decal job on it. It'll look professional when I'm growing the business, driving it on the road. It's going to look the part of a professionalism. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. The channel is going to obviously center around the Nissan Titan. It's going to be more maintenance. I'm not modding the vehicle in any way, shape, or form other than just care and maintenance. I'll be reporting on problems. I'll be reporting on, fuel mileage and those types of stuff with the channel. So it's going to go more of a vlogging channel. And I'm going to probably start hitting it into some corporate channel for my business. So I'll be covering those types of topics on the back there. Those are some of the courses I offer. So I'll be doing some videos for first aid, some ATV, UTV videos, off-roading, winter driving, and then obviously some performance driving as well. I am a performance driving school. I am going to be growing into more performance driving courses. However, that'll take time, that'll take some investment, and that'll take some brand identity. For the meantime, I'm just going to stick with some of the occupational health and safety corporation style training. So that'll bring in some revenue, help me grow, and as I grow the business, you'll start to see some of the better performance driving like autocross, and then even going into drifting and stuff like that as a performance school. So we'll see if I get there. This is kind of how we do it. You start off with a small little seed and see if it'll grow. Well, this is my small seed for my business. And so that's kind of where I am, guys. Unfortunately, like I said, the Dakota's gone to a good owner now, and unfortunately, it's something I wanted to play with. But you know what? There are other trucks, there are other toys to have, and they will come in. They will come into play. So, guys, don't want to ramble too long. The next video you'll see me. I'll probably do a little bit of vlogging across the country. I'll be doing some vlogging in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, and then home. And then you can follow this. So that vlogging will have to center around how the truck's doing and what I'm getting for fuel mileage. So guys, if you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Hope you find this content exciting. And and if you're existing subscribers, thanks again for holding on and seeing my latest project. Hit the comment section what you want to see that I can cover as a performance driving school and as a business, and let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are on my new baby. It needs a name, so I'll have to do that because I haven't done anything. I haven't named them yet, and that's give my vehicles all their names. And that's about it, guys. So anyway, I'm gonna go finish loading up the truck, hitting the road at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we'll check with you a little bit later on in the next couple of videos. I'll throw this video up just to let you know what I'm doing, and then we'll hit the road and progress from there. All right, guys, you take it easy, and we'll catch you on the road in the next little while.